Talon Team 2. And it looks like another ZVT on Zelnaga Caverns.
And this is a fairly large map, right? So rushing's not so good.
This is a mediocre to large rush distance. So
medium, not mediocre.
Yes, that makes sense in our language. So it looks like they're both sending their workers to mine. I approve 100%. I have never won a game when I didn't send my workers to mine. I don't know why that is, but they've caught on. They didn't even have to experiment. They just knew intuitively that you have to mine minerals. And not all of us know. Moldy, on the other hand, he didn't know. But
Moldy just changes tech labs. That's all he does.
For fun, I float my buildings. So let's take a look at what's going on. It looks like we're building a SCV and 2 drones. Because, 3 drones. Zerg one-upping the Terran at every turn. Huh. I wonder why.
What's going on here?
And let's... Oh. No! That was almost a terrible mistake. I want to make that go away. How do we do this? Alright.
Our talented... That's the wrong button. Get back in there. Click on it. Click on... Oh, God. This is why we can't have nice things.
Who has a Mac?
Josh, pause the game.
It's fine. We'll do it live.
This. We need you to cast right now.
And it looks like...
We don't need you to cast right now.
It looks like we're stolen gas steal. It looks like...
Looks like we just have some bad English.
Alright.
My co-caster is out of breath now.
And so it looks like we have a wall off for scoring fire with 1 gas, and he's going to idly tap this extractor, while on the other hand, Gold Talon building a spawning pool. I believe he went 14 gas, 14 pool, but I was irresponsible and I wasn't watching. So
you're too busy putting up banners.
Yeah. I don't know why I even tried. So it looks like we're getting a... Ah, there's an Asian! Get down! How did you get there? How long have you been there?
Baham does. He might break things. Hopefully not.
He's probably going to break things.
We have a barracks going up right now. This is what?
And a factory.
Oh no, a factory.
This is in fact a factory. So we may see some Hellion harass, or this may progress into Banshee harass. Who knows? But this gas will be all telling, and he did get the gas. So he's definitely going for some kind of tech heavy.
He's actually using gas.
What are you doing?
Sheeta, please leave.
Ah, get out.
Please go.
Get out. All right.
Me having to take over the house.
And it looks like Gold Talon's... Yay! Gold Talon's going to be expanding while moving into Lair and another gas. Yes. How?
Martha, how do we do that?
How? That's a red button with an X in it.
Hit the green button. Not that one. There we
are.
Yay, Max.
Yay, Max. I
love the simplest computers of all time.
Yes. So it looks like we have a tech reactor going up on this factory. I suppose he wants tanks while building another barracks and a starport. So this looks like a 1-1-1.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything with his factory, so he might just be switching it out.
Yes, he is banking a little bit while not really doing much.
I think he's
he's doing a switch lift. Banshees. No, that's not. Yes, that is Banshees.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, will he build Banshees or will he eat cake? I don't know.
Or will he build Ravens?
Ravens, but he's not building anything at the moment. While Gold Talon is getting Banelings and 2 evolution chambers.
Turns out he's rushing battle cruisers.
He's going for the strong ground composition here. Which I think is smart because it's kind of hard to defend your natural on this map.
Although if he builds roaches, he's gonna get just destroyed by those ravens or banshees. Or
yes,
whatever.
He doesn't really have anything to deal with these banshees and the cloak coming up. But he does have a lair and evolution chamber, so he will be able to quickly get hydras and spores. But let me take a quick break.
We need more water.
It's okay. It's okay. We can make it. So larva inject has popped, and it doesn't look like we have a queen at this. He's building now, so the lack of a queen for a long time will certainly act detrimentally to his play and limit his macro.
You're seeing some banshees with cloak.
Yes, the banshees with cloak are flying their way around, but I think the Zergling spotted it flying across the map. So do we have any countermeasures going up now?
He has nothing to counter.
There are no countermeasures going up, so maybe he didn't see it flying after all. The queen shooting, but the banshees are going to overpower the queen in a matter of seconds.
Banshee, singular.
The banshee is going to overpower the queen in a matter of seconds.
I ruined your life.
While Scoring Fire is building up quite a substantial force, Gold Talon is left running around defending his base, and there's not really much he can do. But building Spore Crawlers in his main and naturals in an attempt to defend what he has. But this harass is extracting a heavy toll on Gold Talon, sniping one queen already, and it looks like he's already building 2 more, but it looks like he's definitely going to lose this one. And it looks like, I'm saying looks like entirely too much. So these banshees are doing tons and tons of damage. Terrible, terrible damage. And my voice cracked. And the Marines are coming in to finish the job while he spent all his money in Spore Crawlers. Now he has no anti-ground and an Overseer. And it looks like these Marines are going to come in and clean up. Shooting. Could this be game, set, match? I don't know. But things are looking certainly grim for Gold Talon. Having a very hard time just transferring drones into the carnage.
I think that Marine's going to clear out those spore crawlers.
The Marines killing the Spore Crawler.
And once that goes down, he's just going to send in all those banshees. He's actually going for the hatchery first.
And it looks like at this
he
point,
has no banshees.
All the rallies are set straight to home, and it looks he is going to just rally his units to... and banshees have cleaned up the entire force! Oh my god, and I wasn't watching!
Baneling, not banshees.
This is so hard. No, stay away. And the Zerglings running around cleaning up all of
Scoring
Fire's forces. Thank you so much. Oh, and a mule not working. That's certainly going to hurt his economy, which is already on one base with 1,500 minerals. Oh, he's doing it wrong.
I don't know what Josh is doing over here.
But he's still winning on supply, and he really shouldn't be. But Gold Talon doing the best he can to thwart all of this intense aggression from Gold Talon.
Gold Talon
doing all he can to thwart this aggression from Scoring Fire. Can I use their names?
Well, that's Josh and Josh. Say Josh and Netter.
Yes, Josh and Netter.
For reference, Netter is Gold Talon, Josh is Scoring Fire.
Yes.
He can't actually see you pointing.
Shut up, Asian. And so, it looks like we are getting back into macro mode for Gold Talon, while Scoring Fire is building up a substantial infantry force.
Mass medivacs.
Mostly going for medivacs and marines. The factory.
Doing nothing.
The factory, I suppose, was just for the tech lab. But he has built a new tech lab, so maybe that's for barracks. But I feel like tanks would certainly complement any composition Terran can build quite well. With his expansion going up as well, but it's going to be behind Gold Talon's for sure. So going into this mid-game, despite this harassment by Josh, we actually might see Zerg coming out with a strong mid-game due to his heavy upgrades and strong infantry Zergling force. And so...
although he does not have any roaches, so he has no ranged units.
Well, roaches aren't necessarily a strong composition for ZVT, mostly because they just die against Marines.
Oh.
But he certainly does need to add some tech variants to his army, banking over 900 gas. That's slightly less than 9,000, but it's still over something. And it looks like Combat Shield just researched. Shut up. Combat Shield just researched these. My arms are numb.
Apparently, my co-host got back from using heroin, so he's out of breath.
That's not true. So, it looks like a tank added into this composition. A very strong bio ball coming out for scoring fire. While on Gold Talon's side, we are producing Baneling speed, which is always helpful, and more queens. So, I definitely feel like we do need to see more
units.
Stuff. Yes, units from from Gold Talon.
Infestation pit.
An infestation pit? Yes, it has begun.
That would actually probably cause some problems with that tank and bio ball build.
Yes, Infestor's doing massive damage to Marines and tanks. With Combat Shield, they will be able to survive a fungal, but not two. And they will be highly weakened, and it will cost the medevacs lots of energy. Basically, it's the strongest choice I feel like he could make going into this mid-late game. Well, late game's a long way away.
Or only mid-game.
But
they do not have battle cruisers.
They do not have battle cruisers. That is our landmark.
What does Zerg have late game? Ultralisks?
Ultralisks, Broodlords, Infestors, everything. The whole shebang. While going now, we have. Get
11.
out! We still have a significant supply advantage for scoring fire, though. But he is bouncing from supply block to supply block on his way up. So it's going to be very difficult for him to gain a significant lead while Gold Talon, while heavy in minerals, with the larva mechanic, he can spend that very quickly and in large bursts.
And it seems he has about 15 banelings, so he might do something with that burrow he's now researching. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully we will see amazing deadly green landmines from the Zerg player. While this tech composition is definitely very strong for battling scoring fire, the tanks, along with the medevacs, are gathering in large numbers, and the supply difference is building hard. And I feel like we should see some drops now, because I would like to see that, but we're not going to. Oh! Obliteration by the tank! Get down! Get out of town! Terran expanding to the gold, and Zerg, now seeing it, will take a response of
1,200
passiveness.
minerals.
He is he's taking his third in the blue minerals, but going into this mid game, he does need to start
building some units.
Units, expansions. He needs an edge. It's not going to get him somewhere with play. He needs to have focused play, and I think he certainly has given himself room for that with heavy upgrades. But oh no, Infestors, and making
things getting torn apart. That I don't think that was very smart play.
Oh no.
Fungal growth would have been a smarter choice.
Fungal growth would have wiped out masses of Marines, but alas, we have what we have. Throwing down infested Terrans everywhere in an attempt to whittle down this force, but just getting demolished instantly, and scoring fire jumping on those infestors like a cougar on prey.
Like a cougar on... Never mind. I can't make those jokes.
Careful! So Gold Talon with Banelings and Zerglings and less infestors than he had before is just going to macro up, but his hotkeys are set in split groups for Zerglings, Infestors, and Zerglings.
What happened to his Banelings?
His Banelings, they are back here.
Are they in that big...
Yes, they are here.
Oh, there they are.
In a group.
Nothing
Together.
burrowed. He's going to run them straight into them.
Forever. It's a very long time, Pooh. So... +1 if you've seen that.